Hey guys, what's up? Mid pitch for Big Jumbo. Today I'm joined by Curly Fries and my boy Wet Donut.
Hey guys, I'm Ethan.
And I can't tell you how excited I am today to get right into the fucking riff with my favorite yodel, Amumu. Let's do it. Alright, Curly Fries. So, we're looking at your build here. So, why did you decide to take Lethal Tempo, and what other runes are going along with that?
Well, when some people think of Amumu, they may think AP burst damage, tanky guy that CCs people in a team fight. No.
All the pussy shit, yeah.
Yeah. You want attack speed and cooldown reduction. Those are the important stats.
Yeah.
And Lethal Tempo gives you that attack speed. Cosmic Insight gives you that cooldown reduction. Alacrity gives you that attack speed.
Yeah.
Offense Ruin gives you that attack speed. Flex gives you that adaptive force. It's all adding up for some massive damage.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this kind of build and then compare it to Wet Donuts. What I'm seeing here is like, there's a big damage disparity. Like, what I'm trying, I don't know how to put it, but like, honestly, Wet Donuts build's kind of pussy. I'm gonna be honest with you. This build is what I'm looking for. It's a lot easier to auto cancel with Lethal Tempo too, because you want to be hitting these auto cancels between your W, between your E. And yeah, I mean, this build's great. Let's move on to Wet Donut's more defensive build. Alright guys, so here's Wet Donut's rune page. Could you break this down for me a little bit?
Oh, yeah. So, like I said earlier, the reason why I like to take Guardian is because it really helps snowball a bot lane lead. And as we both know, a bot lane lead really leads to a victory. Mm-hmm. And we really don't take L's here. We only take fucking W's. So, yeah, that's why I took Guardian. As far as the Keystone. And for Demolish, it really also helps when you get a lead and you can help take the turret, because first turret and plates is extremely helpful in winning a game. For bone plating, I know. It seems a little bit pussy, right?
Pussy, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna spit in your face, because bone plating really also just helps me shit on the enemy bot lane even harder, because if they can't kill me, they can't get my 900 gold bounty.
That's true.
Yeah. And Overgrowth also helps, because when you do gank bot lane and when you're taking jungle camps, you can, you just get more health, right? And that also helps you stay alive with your 900 gold bounty. And you can also tax the enemy, or the bot lane, and also get Overgrowth health from that.
Alright, so, I'm looking at mana flow right now. Can you explain what's going on there?
Yeah, so Amumu does suffer from a little bit of mana issues with your W. And with his W, you can really stack up the mana flow quick. And I don't know about you, but the more mana I have, the more I can just spam gank bot lane over and over again. Sorry, I have a cold right now, so I'm like sniffling a little bit. My bad.
Yeah, that's fine. But so what I want to highlight here is, compared to Curly Fries' build, this build, at first sight, it looks pretty pussy. I'm not gonna lie. It actually looks like a second support, not gonna lie. But now I'm looking at the secondary sorcery tree, and you're really making a fucking deal here, because mana flow band, actually, yeah, I agree. You're gonna be able to be spamming those abilities, no stop, mana pool full, right? Gathering Storm, no fucking slouch. That shit's gonna bring you to the late game, and you're still gonna be one-shotting fuckers left and right.
Like you said, it really does help you go late game. And I mean, my games typically don't go late game because Amumu. At least my Amumu. I usually shit on them before 15 minutes even. Like, the bot lane is usually typing out open. But, like I said,
no,
if you do go late game...
See, I understand that point, but that's the point with Gathering Storm. Like, the, 1 in 100 chance that you do, I don't know, maybe you DC or some shit. Yeah. You're still going to get this safety net that's going to bring you to the late game and be able to still carry the game. That's what I like to see. Alright, so we're done with the runes. Let's get onto the Rift and check out some of Amumu's abilities. So first off, let's start with his let's look at his passive. Amumu's basic attacks curses enemies for 3 seconds, causing them to take 10% bonus true damage from any magic damage they take. So let's look at this. See, I auto, that circle is the curse. That curse, every time there's a curse on something, they're taking more magic damage. From all sources, not just you, from everybody. Alright, so his Q. Let's look at that. Launches a bandage in a direction. If it hits an enemy unit, Amumu pulls himself to them, dealing such damage. Yeah. So, yeah, it's basically just a stun. Here's the range of it. This is what it looks like. Throw it at the dummy. Bang. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, not too crazy ability, honestly. None of these abilities are too crazy, but, yeah, so just a nice Q. Looks like Lee Sin Q range about. Amumu's W. Alright, let's look at Amumu's W. Amumu cries, refreshing curses on nearby enemies and dealing magic damage equal to 10 each second. So every second, this is going to apply more damage. And it's refreshing the curse while I'm around it. See, I don't have to auto it as much, see? No need for autos. You want to leave this on when you're fighting people, especially as long as you got the mana pool, you need to leave this on. Alright, so now let's look at Amumu's E. He takes reduced physical damage passively with it, and also, every time you use it as an active, he tantrums, dealing damage around surrounding units. I mean, pretty simple stuff. That's what it looks like. Good AoE for clear. Pretty good damage. And every time you auto attack, it resets the cooldown, or lowers the cooldown every auto attack. So that's pretty nice. Finally, we've got Amumu's ultimate. Amumu entangles nearby enemy units, dealing so much damage. Pretty simple ability as well. AoE, look at that. Big time team fight ability. Great right when you hit 6. Makes your ganks really great. I mean, that's all there is to it, really. I mean, pretty simple champion overall. Now you're probably wondering which abilities you want to level up and which ones you want to level up first. So, I'm going to look at both Wet Donut and Curly Fries' skill orders. So, Wet Donut likes to go with the E. He likes the damage reduction. He likes his tanky build. So, he's going to go with the E to get the passive damage reduction and E those camps. Even though this is a more pussy version, this is probably the best way to go. And right after level 6 here, you're going to continue to max E until you can't anymore. Max your R whenever you can. Then you go Q, then W. For Curly Fries, it's a little bit different. He starts W. He likes the faster clear on the Raptors, and he doesn't really care about the damage reduction. He's not a massive pussy like my friend Wet Donut is. So he likes the damage. He doesn't give a shit about the damage reduction, and he likes to go hard. So yeah, WEQ, WWR, and then after that, he continues max W. Then he goes E. Then Q last. So remember, max R whenever you can. And follow either one of these, whichever you like. Either the pussy version or the Curly Fries version. Go ahead and choose. Either or will work for you. Alright, and right now I'm joined with Curly Fries. So I'm guessing you're taking... What are you taking? Talisman or a machete?
Well, I'm taking the Talisman right now because... Okay. Although Amumu has very good single-target DPS when it comes to his auto attacks,
yeah,
his W applies Talisman very well, and I want that buff. I want that good shit.
Is that mostly for the healing then? Off the camps?
Yes.
Okay. So is this where you're starting then for your path?
Yeah. Well, some pussies might want leashes from their bot lane. Yeah. What I want to do is I go hard by myself. This is a solo carry build, and I'm playing solo gameplay.
All right. So what ability are you looking to start?
Well, I'm looking to start my W because it's very good against these Raptor camps. It keeps a constant DPS going.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, this is what you do. And then you take a drink while you're like doing this.
All right, you
gotta stay hydrated.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Alright, so where are we heading next?
We're heading up here. And see, I have Hex Flash, so I can, for maximum efficiency, I can actually just flash over walls because I have that room.
That's actually pretty nice. So, you take Hex Flash for the jungle clear, right? For the pathing?
Yes. It lets me get over walls so I can reach max efficiency.
Okay, not bad. So, can you explain why you're taking this path compared to any other path, maybe?
Oh, well, This path is very good when you don't get a leash, which I don't want one, because my bot lane, they'll just fuck it up.
True.
And then what we do here is we go Graham.
Alright, so 3 camps down, still not level 3 because you did not go Krugs. Do you ever go Krugs in any of your paths?
I mean, we'd have to go, we'd probably want to go red buff if we went Krugs.
Yeah. So, but that would require a leash. So you're saying if you were topside, if it was topside red, you'd probably go red buff.
Yes, probably.
All right. Well,
blue buff is very good though. I mean, it's easier to solo than red buff.
All right. Well, that's the main jungle clear for Curly Fries and his main build. Lethal Tempo. Let's go see what Wet Donut's cooking. All right. So we're loaded out of the rift. What are you thinking, Wet Donut? What are you starting?
Yeah, I usually start Talisman because it really helps me get my clear through without taking really any damage. Because Amumu has a very strong clear. I'm gonna be honest. His
one of the best.
Probably one of the strongest. Yeah, I'm gonna say one of the strongest in the games, uncontested by far. And yeah, I just like to get my clear done quick, healthy, so I can gank the bot lane as soon as possible. And that's what I'm gonna be doing with my path here.
All right. So what camp are we starting?
I usually start Raptors as well. What I'm actually gonna do, just to give a little simulation, real life to this guide, is I'm gonna type out.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, so. All right, letting your team know you're coming in. All right, that's what I like to see. Early game aggression. Okay, not bad.
Yeah. I know Amumu doesn't really seem like an early game jungler, but he really is. And he has a stun, he has damage. Probably unrivaled damage, I would like to add. And so yeah, here's how we start. We actually start E because if you didn't know, every auto attack from a monster lowers your E cooldown. It's far superior to W in every way. I don't know if Jacob told you W, but he's a dumb fuck if he did. Then, as you can see, we're off to red. And
whoops.
See, if you're fine. I'm gonna be a little ahead now because you autoed, but it'll still be about the same.
Yeah, no doubt. So, are you going Krugs here then? Oh yeah, it looks like you're going Krugs. Okay, so this is a more efficient path compared to my friend Curly Fries.
We're actually going to save mana. We're not going to use our W on this camp because, like I said, you're going to want to have W for, or you're going to want to have, like, mana for Q when you gank.
Okay, alright, so, you're actually hitting 3 a lot earlier than Curly Fries. However, it looks like you're going to be taking a lot more damage.
Yeah, and exactly, you just played right in my fucking hand, because that's why I like to take Guardian, baby. It really helps me get that gank off.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're going with. So you're going to bait them into the kill, okay. That's actually not bad. Alright, so that's where you head bot lane and gank them, huh?
Yeah, this is where I usually just head in. If you can attach to somebody, you do, but sometimes it's nice to just get onto a minion, get behind him, just start going to town.
Alright, that's what I like to see. Thanks for the early pathing, Donut.
Yeah, no problem.
Now we'll start looking at late game builds.
Alright.
Alright, Curly Fries, now let's look at your build throughout the game. What are you starting with?
Well, we're probably the most reasonable thing we can do is obviously upgrade our jungle item. So we're going to go with the Runic Echoes.
Okay, so is that what we're rushing first?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we obviously want Swifty Boots because movement speed. That is the most important stat on the Amumu.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Then we go Nash's Tooth, attack speed, AP, on-hit damage, cooldown reduction.
Cooldown, yeah, big time.
What isn't there? What isn't there? That item's overpowered.
It's got everything, yep.
Yeah, we're going Twin Shadows next because more movement speed, more cooldown reduction. We're slowing them down so we can get on them and stay on them and rape them.
Okay, that's...
kill them.
Yeah, there we go.
And obviously, and the next item we're going is Yomu's Ghost Blade. Now, you may be thinking, well, this is an assassin item. Well, Mumu is an assassin. The attack damage works very well with your attacks because it adds to your damage every auto. Gives you some mixed damage in there, and the active gives you a lot of movement speed. Very impressive.
Yeah, I would agree. So, is that why we're finishing without Shurelius here?
Yes, this item is similar to Yomu's, where you also get a movement speed buff.
But also, it affects your team, am I right?
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
so
if you have anybody near you, I mean, yeah.
and if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure it adds some more cooldown reduction and a little bit of health, huh?
Yeah, we like that cooldown reduction.
All right. So there's the final build for curly fries. Let's move on to wet donut. Okay, so what are we starting with?
We're starting with, like I said, Hunter's Talisman, and then you're gonna first build that into the Stalking Blade, and then you're gonna finish out your Cinder Hulk.
Okay.
Because you're gonna want to be really tanky for those repeat ganks. Honestly, when I'm playing this build, right?
Yeah.
I like to gank bot lane, repeat gank bot lane, fake I'm backing, and then gank again. And to be honest with you, that's only possible with Mana Flow Band and Cinder Hulk. So that's basically what I like to do. And as far as Ohmwrecker, right? You think, oh shit, that build sucks, right? Because you see Ohmwrecker. No, actually, Ohmwrecker, because you're not building boots, is just an efficient stat upgrade. Plus, it lets you just tower dive over and over again. And
No stop.
yeah, non-stop. I mean, yeah, you think the Ohmwrecker cooldown, but that's why you just wait the cooldown. I mean,
Well,
that's what
also,
the cooldown's for.
your items are so tanky that once you get to a certain
like-
point, you're not going to need that Ohmwrecker anymore.
Exactly. And you might consider selling that for something later, like a second Warmogs, but probably not.
Yeah, maybe not. But honestly, I can see it. So what do we got next?
Yeah. Well, for the third item, I'm thinking Warmogs, because you're going to want to get that HP passive, gank, heal up, gank, heal up, gank, heal up, gank, heal up. You get it. You get where
Yeah,
I'm
I
going,
get
right?
it. Yep.
Yeah. And Thornmail really helps you just shit on the bot lane even more, because they're just taking a shit ton of damage. See, they're going to be trying to attack you because they're fucking mad. At this point, you're tilting them. You're
They're
shitting
fucking
in the face.
pissed. Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to be really mad. They're going to be attacking you, trying to get that 900 gold shutdown, like I said. And they're just going to be taking damage, so that's why I built Thornmail, right? It adds to your DPS. It arguably does way more damage than any other item in the game as a Amumu. For Adaptive Helm, you build that because Teemo's a very popular pick, and if you're building Thornmail and Adaptive Helm, you're pretty much shitting on Teemo exclusively as well.
Completely. Yeah.
Yeah, he is fucked. Well, that's why you build Adaptive Helm. And for Deadman's...
So is is this in order then? So Dead Man's last?
Yes.
Okay.
And it seems stupid, but you're going to be split pushing bot lane late game. Even if you are the jungler, you're going to be split pushing, and with Deadman's, it really helps you get up to Baron Pit faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely understand where you're going with. You don't want to be on the other side of the map when there's objectives up. I know what you're saying. But with this build, it's looking like you can do that. Honestly, with both builds, it looks like you can be bot lane, and you can be in Baron in a matter of fucking seconds. So I'm liking what I see from these builds. But unfortunately, that brings us to the end of our guide. So remember, if you like the video, go down and like it. Subscribe to our channel. We'll have plenty more guides coming out. New Season 10 coming soon. Can't wait. We will be in high elo games testing these builds for you guys. Don't worry about it. We will figure the champions out, and we'll tell you guys how it's done. Make sure to stay tuned, and have a good one. See you guys.